2021, a year that confused me. It started off extremely well. Held my best friend's child for the first and only time, which was actually my first time holding a child at all, which was something. Having multiple gaming sessions and partying up with my best friend of, at the time of this post, 5 years. Moved out of my current home of 11 years to start on my journey, which ended after a day. But then something happened, and I went into a dark place, self-destructing at every chance I got, falling out with people, making people hate me, and yet I somehow managed to get out of it again. Started doing an Egyptology course, which I got a distinction in. Obviously, it was going to happen anyways. I know my shit. It just happened to also have been the year that my other nephew was brought into this world. I don't remember a lot of this year. It's all just a blur to me. But these are just some of the things that I do remember from what I can recall from what was a weird fucking year that I both hated and loved for various different reasons. No matter how tough a road seems to be, just know if you're on that road, it's for a very specific reason. Whether it's to learn a life lesson, to become a better person, or because it's a road that leads you to where you need to be in life to gain knowledge and experience. Bless it. So yeah, as my Instagram post stated, 2021 was one year that confused me, and one that I don't remember much from. I never held a child before, ever. That changed in the beginning of 2021, when Josh would force me to hold his little girl. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate children at all. I just have a 0% of paternal bone in my body. I try to avoid having to deal with children whenever I can. Maybe it would be like what they say, and that would all change if I was to ever have a child of my own, but I doubt that will ever happen. So until then, if ever, I will forever remain disinterested in having to go out of my way to interact with little humans. However, holding Josh's kid was an experience I won't forget, and I'll be forever grateful to Josh for giving me that opportunity. There really isn't anything massive to talk about for this year. I mean, I had moments where I would fall out with friends and family. Moments where I thought I was going to end up back in my dark days. And moments where I thought stuff was going to happen that ultimately never happened, which sucks. But it is what it is. 2021 was also meant to be the year that I'd finally meet up with my best friend. But one thing led to another and they dipped out of my life for a bit, before returning to it later on that year. I can't lie when I say that I was gutted. But in the end, the way I see it, it was meant to happen in order for something else to happen. I used the money I'd saved up for that trip away to begin an Egyptology course. I, of course, passed the course with flying colours, gaining myself at a distinction. I had 0% doubt that I wouldn't pass it. I know my shit, and rightfully so after near enough 2 decades of learning and breathing Egypt's history. I'd gone on to gain another distinction in a second Ancient Egypt course, which, again, I knew I would easily achieve because I'm smart as fuck. Okay, maybe not smart, but yeah, you know what I mean.